Alrighty guys, so I dug out a good majority of the ceiling where that water was, and it's looking like down in here possibly there's something going on. Now I won't know until I leave this completely open and wait for the next storm. So that is the plan. Right now I got a fan running up here just to dry everything out as best I can, and then I'll put some kind of container under here just in case, and go from there. This is filled in nicely, so I'm happy about that. I still got more nasty wood down there to deal with, but I did bleach it again. I have the window open, and I also have the Auric on medium, and I got a whole lot of crap to clean up, that's for sure. Solar's doing great. It's not even tickling the battery with all this stuff on. Now I'm gonna leave these areas open, I think, for the next storm. This one I'm gonna poke a screw through and set the ladder up and see exactly where that hole is and try to seal it from above. I believe it's under the tape, so I don't know how water's getting in there, which is bizarre. Pretty disappointed about that. I'm not sure how that's even happening, but whatever. Yeah. So I might as well leave these wide open too for the next rainstorm as well, just to see what happens. So I'm gonna get to cleaning this stuff up anyways in the meantime and go from there. Alright guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. I let everything air dry, and then I poured the rocker guard. I put the nozzle right in here and just dominated these rivets. I didn't do anything here, but I got the container. I got the container here, and I hit this one really well as well. Containers are staying. I'm leaving this open tonight because we're gonna get rain tonight if the weather forecaster is right. And did the same up here. This is the kind of the bigger area I hit, and I just rocker guard the crap out of it, and I got my big fan under it for tonight to catch any possible nasty. I'm running this fan across the bleached lumber to dry it out. I've been running my electronic air cleaner, and it seems to be doing quite the job, so it's definitely due for cleaning here soon. We're losing daylight hours, so I'm sitting at 13.32. Let me reset this, because sometimes this thing does not, well, the majority of the time I should say, does not give me what the reading of power coming in is. So we're bringing in 3 amps. It's fluctuating because we're losing sunlight. Been helping my dad next door getting out of the fumes in here. The fumes aren't bad in here now, and I got the window jacked open. So I still gotta, basically I need to go back, shower, all that fun stuff. Let me zoom in here. Now there's a seam above there, but that's just the rail that is pressing up against the aluminum. There's nothing up there touching it. It's just actually, it's not attached, it's just kind of there. So, like I said, I'm gonna monitor all this nonsense tonight, and when it rains, and we'll see what happens. And like I said, this corner filled in really nicely, so we'll see any nonsense that may possibly happen back there. But I think we're gonna be okay. I got some more cleaning to do before I put the bed down, and I'm just gonna chill here. And I still got to get some dinner in me and all that nonsense, so we'll get there one way or the other. And I threw out some rags. I bought some rags, and I got some knives over here that I was using. $4 for 4 knives, serrated steak knives. They work really well. Been cutting a lot of foam with them. Those are from Dollarama as opposed to Dollar Tree. So once we get these, once we get this water issue resolved, I think we'll be laughing, guys. So far, so good. I actually had the little fan right up here where this pan's sitting, going straight up to dry it out before I rocker guarded everything. So I think we're going to be okay one way or the other. I'm going to go give my dad a hand and get back to you in a bit. Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. Saturday morning. It's starting to rain, so I'm over here checking on things. Just got out of bed actually. My dad came to the door, and here we go. We got a drip here now. So I think what I'm going to do is start cutting this section out and go from there to see what's the deal with this water here. In here too, see? So I'm going to continue my cut to join these two together, see where that water's coming in at. Over here seemed to be dry as a bone, which is a good thing. I'll take you over here. The same thing is going on. I threw some rags up, see there? I'm gonna have to cut over to the big gap and go on from there. So I'll give you updates as it goes, guys. There's water here too. Right there. There it is. So cut from here over to that hole and over to this hole. See where this water's coming in at. Alright guys, I started digging. I put a piece of board over the battery box, and I think I'm getting some progress. First I found this patch somebody did that probably needs attention. Then found a little moisture up above, but this was the big winner here when I hit rust. So I gotta work my way back here, I guess, to find out the source. And then I did find some more problem rivets, but this guy seems to be dripping pretty steadily right now, and it's dangerously close to my battery box. So you can see it there. It is raining out still, so I gotta follow this path backwards, and I'm it's right above the battery box, guys, so kind of getting a little iffy about following it during the rain myself, because I'm sure I can follow the rust after the fact when it's not raining on a non-rainy day, and work my way back until I get the battery box buttoned up. But wonderful. Whoops. So I'm gonna probably leave this for now, and then I'm gonna go on the other side and deal with cutting in here over. It looks like it's on the same track. These two rails here hit both sides, so it's got to be center somewhere, I'm assuming. So from these rags over to that hole, if you follow the two rails in the ceiling, hits at least these two. This one might have just been filling crossways from these two leaks and was dripping there. So that's what I think is going on. So we're getting it tracked down anyways, guys. So I got my headlamp on. Ghostbusters. So I just got to make sure no water gets into the battery bank. Yeah, because it's dripping pretty heavy, and I think it's hitting the wood. So I'm gonna have to do something. I have to extend out the steel. So I'll do that now. To see all my live daily content, become a Patreon member. Click on the link on my YouTube channel at the Off-Grid Tiny House. Click on support this channel. It'll take you to the Off-Grid Tiny House page on Patreon, or you can just Google it. Sign up and join in. Thank you.